Now I get the T app, okay? If you use it right, you get all the information you need. But T on her, like, ooh, it's getting real treacherous out here. Boy, what are you getting out of that?
Do you remember the T app that got hacked a few weeks ago for women to go ahead and complain and ask advice on men that they were planning on dating? Well, someone has made the male equivalent of that, and it is currently the third most popular app in all of America behind ChatGPT and the original T dating advice. And it looks pretty much the same. They said that they actually copied it bar for bar from the original T app. The same thing, you can post women, ask advice on them, ask if anybody has been dating them, and people can give you all these type of recommendations. Now, other women have started to find this out, and they're even making videos letting other women know that they have seen them on the T app personally, and it's not looking good. Some men are even posting videos that they have privately of women that they've either dated or been in other relationships with, and women are not happy about it. And because the waitlist is so long, some men are even going on TikTok live and asking men where they live, and they go and search the women around that area to see if any of their girlfriends or people they're dating are popping up on this app. So let me know if you get access to it, because it seems like they're not letting anybody really on this app right now.
All right, guys, gotta talk about this story that's currently going viral. Okay, the T on Her app, which is pretty much the male version of the T app. Now, if you guys are unaware, the T app is pretty much an app where women will post men for safety reasons to determine if they're dating a man that's not a creep. He's not out here putting hands and feet on women, you know, scamming women, so on and so forth. Okay, they promote it from a safety perspective. If you guys been watching a few of these videos, it's turned into a gossip app. Okay, pretty much exposing men, you know, creating lies and just gossiping, you know, bashing men in the app. Okay, that's pretty much what it's turned into. Now women are mad that men have responded and made and created their own app, pretty much getting the tea from women that they're dating. Okay, if there's women that have red flags, you know, abusive to men, safety concerns, which is a real thing, by the way. Okay, a lot of modern women try to downplay that men don't have safety concerns when it comes to women. Okay, that's definitely a thing. Now, again, women are melting down, okay, boo-hoo-whining and complaining, calling men sassy for creating a male version of the T app.
And any grown-ass man who downloaded the T app, we already know what you are. But if your comeback was, the girls had their own T app, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna contemplate asking you, like, what color tutu do you want? Cause what type of gay ass shit is that to ask me? Like, for real, for real.
The creation of the T on Her app is proof, like literal, you know, empirical proof that menfolk, as I've always said, are much more emotional beings than women. They couldn't stand that women had something that would allow other women to be able to learn and not waste their time on their cheating antics, you know, something that women deserve. You know, everybody deserves it, but it's okay to be pro-woman, especially if you're a woman. But they went and created an app, y'all, called T on Her, and allegedly they went, though, where these men hurt in their feelings and their sassiness have used their finger tapping strength to upload like revenge, things like that, you know, all types of videos that they do, I guess, supposed to be in their secret stash that they're now unleashing, you know, writing lies, sharing different things, location, places of where women live, all these types of things. And again, the same thing that happened on the T app has happened on the T for Her app, that there was almost an immediate data breach where, you know, because the same thing like the T app, you had to upload some type of, you know, your ID to prove, you know, that you were a male for this app. So in the same thing, like I said, happened with the T app, where, you know, everybody, you know, had their information, you know, put in, that it was, you know, breached. So the fact that now, again, that this has been done, I'm just waiting to see about how many lawsuits. It's like, this is going to be, these two apps are going to be some of the quickest rise and fall of apps in history, in my opinion.
All right, guys, so there you have it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Now, when it comes to the doxing and, posting people's sensitive information and all this other stuff, yeah, I don't agree with that whatsoever. Now, she did mention that the app was hacked, which I don't know if you guys heard about that. The women's version of the app was hacked, as well as the male version, okay, days later. So it seems like these apps are not secure at all, okay? People's personal information, driver's license, passports, sensitive documents was exposed on the internet. Now, I do want to play another clip here, this time from Dana, because she's going to be providing us inside information for the women's side of the app, because she's going to be saying, hey, I was granted access. Now, the whole reason, or the marketing plot, I guess, if you will, of the app is the safety concerns. However, the safety information that they're marketing, it seems like it's behind a paywall, right? So they try to have you download the app for free, and then the information that you really want to know, allegedly anyways, is behind a paywall.
The T app was promoted as being an app to provide safety for women. But once I actually got approved and I went and did my little research on it, I realized that the features that actually provide protection, like being able to pull up men's history, being able to pull up their records, being able to pull up if there's any PDF files that live around you, they're charging you for those features. Those are not free. The only part of that app that's free is for you to be able to search and gossip and slander men's name. That's free all day. But the features that actually provide safety to find out whether or not you're around predators or men who may cause harm, you got to pay to get that information. So truly, it really just is a money grab. And I'm pretty sure that the owner of the app got some collaboration going on with these companies who provide these background checks and provide this information. And so it's just a way for them to get money, right? It always comes down to money. It's not about safety. It's not about protection. It's about them making money. Because otherwise, why would your most important feature, which is to protect women on your app, be something that you're charging for? And let's not forget, a lot of this is public information. Stuff that if you wanted to look it up yourself, you could easily just go through Google and go to the county websites and go look this stuff up yourself for free. And they're trying to charge you to give you this information.
All right, guys, so there you have it. There you have it. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's a money grab. It's, gossip. It sells. Controversy sells. I get it. I think it just highlights even more how women are dating in 2025 and beyond. Dating the same guy. Okay. They're literally asking, are we dating the same guy? Yes, you're dating the same guy because you're going after the same guy. You don't need an app to tell you that, right? I'm just saying. And even the guys that they are dating on the app are either dudes that are 6'5", tall, good looking guys, or they're dating Pookies and Ray Rays. Okay. Dudes that don't have two pennies to rub together, and they're fighting over those guys. Okay. Meanwhile, they're wondering, where are the good men? Okay. The average men that they're ignoring and overlooking every single day. And even in some extreme cases, the app is promotion for some of these guys, right? Because they're spilling the tea. They're talking about sexual experiences and how it was, so on and so forth. So in some cases, they actually become the mouthpiece promoting the dude to other women. Now, I do want to play another clip here from Dana. This time she's going to be talking about the T on Her app. Take a look.
The T on Her app is active and the guys are on it. And they posting y'all pictures. And I just seen a live where a dude was going state by state by request and showing the different women in that said state and looking up girls for people on the live. So y'all wanted to play this game, let the games begin, right? I said it before. If you're a halfway decent man or woman, you ain't really got to worry about nothing, because you're not going to end up on there, because there is no tea on you to be had. However, y'all who've been running through the city, you going to be on there. And the way it's going to work for men is that they're going to use this app to prey on y'all, right? They're going to find the girls who is got green flags, because see, the green flags is talking about how easy you are to sleep with, the things that you do in the bedroom. And those men are going to come after you solely just to test out what the other men said. So a lot of y'all who on these dating apps, you better watch out, because if you on dating apps and you on this this T app for these men, they're coming directly after you specifically just to see if what the other men said about you is true and whether or not you do the things that those other men said that you be doing. All right? So yeah, they're going to be on there bashing y'all, but men truly don't even be caring about the bashing part, because they know that they're not going to keep you long term, right? They're not trying to make you their girlfriend. They're not trying to make you their wife, but they will test out and see what those other men are saying and if it's true.
All right, guys, so there you have it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I can't see anything good coming from these apps. Okay, it's just straight up negativity and possible lawsuits. Okay, you know, information has been leaked on both apps. Documents, driver's license, passports, people's good names being slandered on the app. Yeah, there's definitely going to be lawsuits, and some coming from these apps. So again, I can't see anything good coming out of this. If you have to ask yourself, is this person going to be on this app, or, you know, question their integrity so much that you have to post them on an app, you probably shouldn't be dating them, right? You probably shouldn't be dating them, right? You should be moving with good intentions, and, you know, seeing where it goes. Okay, not necessarily being stupid about it, but at the same time, you know how to vet people out, right? If there's a vetting process, you know how to vet people out. If you've talked to your parents, you've talked to an elder, a pastor, somebody that's been married before, you know, getting solid advice from people in your life, so on and so forth. Yeah. If you're doing all that stuff and some, you should be just fine. I'm just saying, okay, you don't necessarily need an app. Post people on the app and then ultimately get information from complete strangers, which is not even credible, right? It's just random information from random people. I'm just saying. Now, I do want to play another clip here, this time around from this gentleman who is going to be making a video, which I can't confirm nor deny, but it seems like he's basically saying, this is how you possibly get your pictures removed and possibly sue the company of these T apps. Take a look.
Is your picture anything on this T app right here? Well, I'm going to show you how to make a complaint with Apple to get it removed. Also, if your name is trademarked, they owe you a lot of money. Take this walk with me so I can show you. Now, you do know back in August that this app had a data breach. A lot of your data got leaked. So I just want you to take this walk with me. Hurry up. So you don't got to go through all the hoops. All you got to do is go to Google and type in App Store Content Dispute, and it's going to pop up. Then you want to go right ahead and click on the App Store. You want to go to the app, you want to click the box at the top right, and then you want to copy the link. You want to come and drop the link right here. You want to go ahead and click the issue. Me personally, I'm going to do copyright. I'm going to do publicity. I'm going to also do publicity with defamation of character. And I'm also going to do trademark because I have a pending one. Me personally, I didn't authorize the app or to be licensed in any way, shape, or form. So I would do a request to immediate remove or restrict it. And at the below, I have a trademark, so I also will put my trademark patent. I will put everything in there as proof. Okay, so I went and created this for y'all, and this is the Apple Store template. Pretty much all of this is, I will use this, all right? And I also will use everything to the left of you. Now listen, the T is this. If your name is trademark, you get from $5,000 to $50,000, all right? So if it is trademark, you just want to go for trademark infringement as well. Pretty much if any company is playing with your name and you got it copywritten or you got a trademark on it, reach out to these companies, man. Let these companies know, man, you're not the one to play with. That way, the Cardi way, the Rolly way. Follow me for more tips. You want to get your stuff removed off the T app? Take a walk.
All right, guys, so there you have it. There you have it. It seems like these apps are more trouble than what they're actually worth. Okay, you got data breaches, you know, chaos, destruction, you got possible lawsuits, people suing, class action lawsuits, all this other stuff. It's just crazy what dating has become in 2025 and beyond. But hey, let me know what you guys think about this one. Give me some feedback, and until next time.